From the city of Lakes, Minnesota, I'm Blake Suniga, courtside with Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz. We're ready to call the action tonight. A look now at the starting lineups for both teams. All right, if you had to choose one player to start a franchise with, who are you taking?
Honestly, this is going to surprise you maybe, but this is an easy one for me. It's A'ja Wilson. She's the force in the league right now, the two-time defending champion.
Oh, I agree. 2 MVPs, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, and she's still in her prime. A'ja Wilson could get even better.
Now here's Williams. Gray defending. To the inside. Pass to Williams. Wilson pulls it down.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
Gray outside. And here's Young. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Oh, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Down low. Collier. Count that one.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Young. Here's Wilson. No good on that shot. Now Nafisa Collier with some nice D. Spins. Nice defense from A'ja Wilson.
Credit to D there. Got her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
They get the rebound. Pass to Stokes. Tries yet again. Clock at 6. Minnesota grabs the miss. And here's Carlton. Collier. Gray defending. Now Carlton. Back to Collier. He brings it in as the shot clock ticks down.
Keeping cool under pressure. Collier takes that shot right down to the wire.
And this Minnesota franchise is built around their star, Nafisa Collier.
Well, you think about 2022, Collier played just 4 games. The Lynx, they missed the playoffs. Last year, Collier took her game to another level, a first-team All-WNBA selection. What to play in attack mode and get inside.
And the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the first one falls for her. And guys, for A'ja Wilson, she's always a factor night in and night out.
Well, when you're a multiple-time MVP, us and the fans expect that. There's no doubt she's cemented herself as one of the best players of this generation.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. And in 2023, A'ja Wilson won her 2nd straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships, but A'ja led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. And Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
Young shot's good.
And this is how you finish through contact. Young showing some strength.
Pass to Carlton. McBride. Now Collier.
Good. With fancy handles and the confidence to create, Nafisa Collier is exceptional offensively.
Gray outside. Pass to Young. Fires from deep. Good. And it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. She's got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range. And the ball movement by Williams. Excellent at finding her teammates in spots where they can score.
Gray with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Smith. And now the Lynx fast break. Williams covered by Lloyd.
You know, she might be 5'8", but Williams has tons of different ways to finish at the hoop. Hard to stop.
Here's Gray. Pass to Wilson. Stokes. Gray outside. Outside Lloyd. Back to Gray. Shot clock at 5. Here's Stokes. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Minnesota. And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing in control.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Collier. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And here are the aces now. Pass to Gray. Outside Young. Lloyd. And another miss by Las Vegas. Outside Williams. Pass to McBride. Here's Smith. This one for 3. Yes, and it's Nafisa Collier picking up the assist.
With a naturally quick release, Smith is an effective option in catch-and-shoot situations.
Gray outside. Now here's Young. To stop the run. That one goes in for 2, making it look easy. She's now 4 for 4.
Oh, Jackie Young, an emphatic response.
Smith outside. Pass to McBride. Screen by Smith. On the wing, Kayla McBride. Covered by Lloyd. Now here's Wilson. Gray. McBride covering. Back to Wilson. Outside Young. Here's the 3. Gets a 3-pointer to fall.
Can they make some sort of defensive adjustment? Because guess what? She is killing them from three-point range.
And even when they have closed out on her, she's still knocking them down. I mean, this is just an unbelievable performance we're seeing right now.
One thing about Nafisa Collier, she's great at many things. She's not a specialist. She's well-rounded.
Well, how about this? I mean, she's been top 10 in the league in scoring, rebounding, steals, blocks. I mean, that's 4 of the 5 major food groups. She gives you everything at a high level.
And she makes the first. And one thing that makes this game so fascinating is all the different styles you can incorporate. You know, what do you think is the best for winning, though, Brian?
Well, you know me. I love to grind it out. Slower pace, that's what wins come playoff time.
Yeah, maybe like in the 90s, Brian. I mean, I prefer teams that pick up the pace, take a lot of threes, and can outrun you.
And that's good as she hits both shots. The Aces with the lead. Wilson outside. Outside Young. Gray fires the 3. Doesn't get it done for the first time in 6 shots from the floor. Here's Smith. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. And just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. It took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing third in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those two titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023, the first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league.
The Aces trailing. Here's Young. 14 points for her. On the wing, Dana Evans. Wilson outside to end the run. It's not going to go for her. And here's Carlton. Outside Williams. Smith. Pass to Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Stokes with the rebound. And here are the Aces now, trailing by 4. Back to Wilson. Outside Young. And here's Bell. Let's go with a 3. Young shot's good.
Another for Young, and while she's a tremendous passer, when she starts scoring like this, it adds another dimension for her team.
Here's Heidemann. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. To the paint. Here's Collier. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Pass to Young. To the middle. Stokes misses.
That's rough. No one to blame but herself. She should definitely scored that time. I don't know what happened.
And Williams gets it to go.
Feels like the rest of the basketball has forgotten about the mid-range game, not Williams. She still uses this part of the court.
Pass to Wilson. And stolen by Collier. Now Carlton. Sinks the triple.
She's been able to find her open teammate every trip down the floor.
I mean, it sure has seemed like it, right? I mean, great day passing the rock for her.
Now here's Young. 6-point game. Lays it up and banks it in.
Tenacious drive by Young, not holding back once she decides to attack.
Now the Lynx with it. Up top, Williams. Guarded by Young. Pass to Carlton. Heidemann. Shot clock at 6. And here's Carlton. For 3. A rebound by Evans. Here's Bell. To the paint. Here's Young. Outside Evans. Pass to Wilson. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And this is where you get Wilson the ball. A skilled interior player who's comfortable attacking from that spot.
Now here's Collier. The second chance effort. Foul called that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
Third team foul.
I hope he didn't think Collier would be intimidated by a little contact. She shows some real toughness inside.
2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first one falls.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
She's perfect from the line this time.
And when it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Napheesa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Napheesa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
Now here's Gray. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Good on the bucket.
You love to see a guard like Chelsea Gray take contact and still complete the play. That's toughness.
Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Collier left side. Banked in off the glass.
Please don't take your eyes off her because she can make plays from multiple spots on the floor.
And so the first quarter in the books. Lynx ahead, up by 4. Let's take a quick break and then it's on to the second quarter after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And from what we've seen from the Lynx, what's your take so far?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And it's the Aces with the ball. A 4-point game. On the wing, Dana Evans. To the left wing. Bell, Healy defending. And Diamond Miller with the block. And that's out of bounds. Las Vegas will retain possession. Three on the clock. Lets it fly. Dana Evans can't get that one to fall.
That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. And Bell pulls it down. Gray outside. Pass to Mitchell. Evans. Gray outside. Back to Evans. Three-pointer. Dana Evans can't get that one to fall. The Lynx with the lead. And here's Heidemann. Shepard the screen. To the inside. And she makes good on the layup.
With the perfect physical frame for interior scoring, Shepard can sure do some damage down low.
Now here's Evans. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one's good. Gray.
Well done to finish that one off.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Outside Miller. Pass to Heidemann. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. Got it. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Look how fluid Gray is on the drive, ready to make any necessary adjustments to beat the D.
Outside Miller. Six to shoot. Pass to Shepard. McBride. She's covered by Mitchell. Fires for 3. And And McBride is good for 3.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
They're moving it up. Here's Miller. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
Personal foul.
And after being the second overall pick in the 2023 draft, Diamond Miller had a strong rookie season.
Yeah, she averaged over double digits and was really productive on the offensive side. Going forward, I'd say the sky is the limit for Miller.
2 shots.
She's off on the first.
Well, when you look at that 2024 WNBA draft, by far the most watched in league history, and arguably the most talent we've ever seen in a draft as well.
Well, the previous draft high was just about 600,000 viewers. This last one had 2.4 million, shattering the 20-year-old record.
And really, to me, the most exciting part of the WNBA right now, it's all the new viewers tuning in. It's just incredible.
And stolen by Kayla McBride. And now the Lynx fast break. Hits it and gets hacked. That's a 3-point play opportunity.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
She'll be shooting her first free throw of the game.
Natisha Heidemann, shooting 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
Timeout called the Aces. Here's Gray. 6 points for her. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Will it go? Rebound by the Lynx. Pass to Heidemann. Outside Miller. Healy. And the basket by McBride.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is depended on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers.
Now here's Gray. Lloyd releases. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
Chelsea Gray.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Outside Miller. Pass to Heidemann. Shepard the screen. Expanding her range. And a good offensive board as she gets the bucket.
When you pair Shepard's length with her effort level, you end up with offensive rebounds like that.
Down low. Bell.
And Peely pulls it down.
Here's Heidemann. Inside. Shepard, good.
That's terrific use of the bounce pass.
Now the Aces with it. Trailing by 13. Mitchell. Miller defending. Pass to Bell. Lloyd. from the arc.
Wow, that was from way out there. But you really got to be aware of Lloyd's range. She's more than capable of connecting from outside.
Outside Miller. Pass to Heidemann from deep. Rebound by the Aces. Gray outside. From 6 feet. In the hoop for her 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
Carlton, guarded by Young. Pass to Williams.
Smith.
5 on the clock.
Screen by Smith.
The 19-foot shot.
Jackie Young the rebound.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
To the paint.
Wilson.
Yes. Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
I'd say you're fooling yourself if you think Wilson's afraid of a little contact, because she'll go up against anybody.
Pass to Collier. The 3 drops in the tray.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Gray outside. Now here's Young.
And it's Collier with the rebound.
Pass to Williams.
Collier with it. The screen by Smith.
The 3 ball.
Again, Nafisa Collier missing.
The Aces trailing. Young with it. 19 points in the game.
Screen by Gustafson. Jackie Young drives in.
And that one drops for her.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Collier. She's got 15. Smith outside.
Pass to Williams. Carlton, guarded by Young, puts it up from 15. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
To the middle. Here's Wilson. Score the basket, her 3rd after 5 shots.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Now here's Williams. He's tightly guarded. Here's Collier. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
In terms of wings, Collier is about as good as any in this league rebounding the basketball. She hits the boards hard.
And when you talk about winning, historically, the Lynx are up there with any team in the WNBA.
Absolutely. You look at their 4 titles, which is tied for the most in league history. Then you see they have the 3rd best winning percentage of all time. I mean, this is a franchise that consistently has been in the hunt over the years.
Now here is Lloyd. 5 points in the game. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Lynx. Collier outside. Pass to Williams. Shepard to the inside. Here's Collier.
And Bell pulls it down.
And here are the aces now. It's a 10-point game. Wilson outside. Another field goal for her. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
And here's Collier. 18 points for her. And the shot goes in.
With a laundry list of moves in her arsenal, Collier can pick and choose how she wants to beat defenders.
Outside Lloyd. That one's all good. She's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Shepard. She's got 6. And there it is.
Well, you got to give it to Shepard. She keeps her eyes up and her options open.
Now Lloyd. Pass to Wilson.
2 minutes remaining.
And Carlton pulls it down. Here's Smith, covered by Gustafson. Back to Smith.
Carlton. And here's Williams. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Wilson outside. Pass to Young. Back to Wilson. Shoots over Williams. It's hauled in by Smith. So the Lynx now. 10-point lead. Now Williams. Now Shepard. She's guarded by Wilson. Here's Collier. Count the basket. Here's Lloyd. 7 points in the game. Pass to Young. For 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jewel Lloyd.
Unselfish play from Jewel Lloyd right there. She's all about getting the ball to uncovered teammates.
Collier with it. 24 points for her. Shot's good by Smith.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
Now here's Young. She's guarded by Williams. Outside Young. Rebounded by Nafisa Collier.
On the wing, Courtney Williams.
Covered by Lloyd. Here's Williams. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot 2.
Jackie Young picks one up.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Courtney Williams. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. With 1 on the clock. The shot that time not on target. And so that brings the first half to a close. Lynx ahead. They lead by 12. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen.
You know, Napheesa Collier has been exceptional here, guys.
Her approach in the first half, I really liked it. It was an aggressive one. Take the ball into the teeth of the defense and try to get either points at the rim or sometimes even draw some fouls.
And mostly, she's been getting to the line, right? I mean, she's got the free throw total to show for it, as well as a few bruises.
Now here's Young.
Right here.
Pass to Wilson. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
First team foul.
Defense a little too anxious there. And look, Wilson took full advantage. She's good at exploiting her defenders' mistakes.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she can't get the first one. And she sinks the second. And here's Williams. Smith outside. Down low. Here's Collier. He can't get that one. Nice defense from Asia Wilson. And here are the Aces now. They trail by 11. Gray with it. Williams there. Gray, that's good.
A hard worker who is always getting better. Gray's mid-range game is pretty fine-tuned now.
And when you think of the ideal floor general, Chelsea Gray might be the first person that comes to mind.
Well, just look at what she's accomplished. Multiple WNBA titles, a Finals MVP award. It's hard to find a more seasoned veteran leader at this point.
Now here's McBride. Beats a Collier for 3. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
The ability to catch and shoot comes down to quick decision-making. And I think Collier has a pretty good grasp of that.
Inside. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots. Next. It's going to be on Napheesa Collier.
Well, who doesn't love a guard who can be prolific while also being efficient? And that's what Kayla McBride does. She makes very few bad plays.
Well, it starts with great shot selection, right? She makes the smart pass rather than the flashy one. She keeps the turnovers to a minimum, and she's someone you trust to read the floor and make good choices.
And she knocks down the first one. good on the second, so she makes both. And we're just about a minute and a half into this third quarter of basketball. Now here's Williams. Gray defending. Pass to Collier. It's hauled in by the Aces. Now here's Gray. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Outside Lloyd. Shot clock at 6. Wilson. Gray outside. From outside the arc. And Collier pulls it down. Now Carlton. She's got 9. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Williams. Pass to McBride. Over Lloyd. And the basket by McBride.
You'd love to see that offensive mindset from McBride, and fans are rarely disappointed with her intensity.
Now Stokes. And here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Back to Williams. Pass to Smith. And they call an illegal screen here.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Here's Las Vegas. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Pass to Young. Wilson the screen. Now here's Young. D right on her. And the foul on Williams. That is her first foul of the game.
Yeah, they're really struggling with fouls. It's still early, and just one more foul will put them over the limit.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Chelsea Gray for 3. It's hauled in by the Lynx. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Carlton. Williams with it. Smith. Clock at 6. Here's Collier. Stokes with the rebound. Here's Young. She's got 26. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Smith outside. Collier guarded by Young.
Jackie Young.
And this is her 4th trip to the free throw line tonight.
At the line for Minnesota, Napisa Collier. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And so she hits both. Gray with it. 10 points for her. Pass to Young.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
Free throw, no good.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
And she's good on the second.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
Outside Williams. Pass to Collier. Six on the shot clock. The jump hook. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Inside, Collier can be so consistent, and her talents as a shooter make it look easy.
Left side, Young.
New second foul. Bridget Carlton. Second personal foul.
And this is her third and fourth free throw attempts of the game here.
Line for the away team. Jackie Young. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That one's off. Good on the second free throw. Now here's Williams. He has 5. Pass to Shepard. McBride with the ball. Covered by Lloyd. Now here's Smith. Shoots over Young. The bank shot, no good. Outside Lloyd. And here's Wilson. Covered by Smith. Outside Young. Finds herself wide open and drills it. The Lynx with the lead. And here's Collier. She has 31. Here's McBride. Asia Wilson grabs the board.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Stokes. And so she earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2.
Teams in the paint.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Line for the away team. Kia Stokes. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. It's hauled in by the Lynx. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. To the middle. Smith. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
A player who can get creative offensively. Let's just say Smith knows what to do inside.
Pass to Bell. Trying her luck from deep. Drains the three-pointer. Now Williams. He has 5. Here's Shepard. To the inside. Here's Collier. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
He knows how to move the ball around the floor. Shepard is pretty good at finding her targets.
Las Vegas trailing. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. It's hauled in by Smith. So the Lynx now. Outside Williams. The screen by Collier. To the paint. She goes up again. And she takes it up and lays it in.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Now here's Gray. 10 points for her. Oh! And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
So headstrong, Gray, not fazed at all by a foul, looking to get another at the line.
One of the best free agent signings of late, Chelsea Gray going to Las Vegas.
I mean, you talk about a game changer. The Aces have been the #1 seed in each of her first 3 years in Sin City, winning 2 titles over that span. Gray's been a huge part of the success in Las Vegas.
One shot.
Well, Gray shows effort and intensity on both offense and defense. I'd say she's one of the better two-way players in the league.
Now here's Miller.
Pass to Shepard. Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Collier inside. Working on Wilson. The shot by Collier. No good. Now here's Gray. Back to Wilson. And here's Gustafson. Hits the three-point bomb.
Quality dish by Wilson. Good heads-up basketball helps her find the open player.
Pass to Miller.
Williams. To the inside. Here's Collier. The rebound by Asia Wilson. Outside Young. Gustafson. And stolen by Shepard. Pass to Heidemann. Here's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Outside Young. Back to Gray. Pass to Young. Rebound by the Lynx. Here's Shepard. She has 6. Here's Collier. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Now here's Young. She's guarded by Williams. Young with it. She's got 32 points. Just 5 to shoot. Gustafson.
That's in, coming off an assist from Jackie Young.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Here's Heidemann. Gray defending. Pass to Miller. Now Heidemann. Gray defending.
There's the three. Wilson pulls it down.
Now here's Gustafson.
5 points in the game. Gray outside. Wilson. Left side, Young. And she gets the bucket.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Here's Heidemann.
Gray defending. Pass to Collier. Outside Williams. And we've reached the end of the third. Lynx ahead. They lead by 5. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And welcome back as we get rolling once more. Fourth quarter right ahead and what'll be a very well contested game. The Lynx leading.
And here's Heidemann.
Pass to McBride. Mitchell. McBride misses.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
Here's Gustafson.
Down low. And Lloyd gets it to go.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Outside Miller.
Pass to McBride. From the arc.
Basket is good. The assist from Diamond Miller.
I love how McBride is unafraid of making mistakes, and she really just plays her game and then will live with the results.
Now here's Mitchell. Jackie Young from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
That three puts them well within striking distance, guys. She's had that shot working for her tonight.
You bet she has. I mean, look, the triple has just been her bread and butter in this ball game.
Here's Heidemann. Alyssa Peely on the wing.
And the Lynx, another three.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
Turning into a three-point contest.
Now here is Lloyd. Inside, Young. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
And that'll go on Alyssa Peely.
Well, Young runs into some overly aggressive defense. Stays focused and gets the shot off.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. So she gets them both. Here's McBride.
Outside Miller.
Shepard. Pass to McBride. Takes the three. Lloyd grabs the board.
They got lucky. They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
The Aces with another miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Pass to McBride. The three is up for the basket, her fifth of the game. And she's missed 6 shots against those 5 mates.
And this game has really heated up. I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Yeah, well, no one's ever going to argue with more offense, and that's exactly what we're getting.
I'm not going to argue with you, Brian. Let's see more offense.
Now here is Lloyd. Clock at 6. Bell can't hit.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you can see she really wanted to answer that made 3 with a 3 of her own.
Here's Heidemann. Puts up the 3. That one, no good. Las Vegas trailing. Outside Young. Takes the 3.
Heidemann grabs the miss.
So the Lynx now.
Outside Miller. Heidemann
Covered by Lloyd.
Shepard the screen.
To the middle. Great pass to set up the land.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Inside. Gustafson gets the bucket.
She's really maybe the only thing that stood out for them today, and she's kept her edge even as they're trailing.
Pass to McBride.
Now Miller.
Tries a 3. Connects from 3-point range.
This is a shot that Miller is still developing, but it looked pretty smooth that time.
Outside Young.
And here's Bell. Keeley defending.
Back to Young. Out to Lloyd. Launches it.
Shepard pulls it in.
And here are the Lynx now. It's a 10-point game.
Heidemann.
No good from outside.
You know, you watch her, and you see her mechanics are totally out of whack right now. She's lost all feel for her shot.
Yeah, and it's not hard to tell. You know, just look at her numbers right now. Nothing is going down for her.
Now here's McBride.
Shepard covered by Gustafson.
Pass to Heidemann. Drops one in from the wing. Now Lloyd. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Kayla McBride.
Now here's Shepard.
And she drops in the layup off glass.
Showing off the muscle on that contact finish. Please tell me you didn't think a little contact would disrupt Shepard.
Mitchell outside. Young. Pass to Bell. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And stolen by Shepard. And that one's good. Heidemann.
A great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, exploding to the bucket just as soon as that ball was going the other way.
Timeout called the Aces. And the Aces will go for a different look here. Gray. Mitchell outside. Stokes covered by Smith. Gray outside. 5 to shoot. cans it from downtown.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here's Collier. Pass to McBride. Takes it out to Smith. Williams. A screen by Collier. And she can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Gray with it. Williams there. Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. It's hauled in by Smith.
That's the kind of D that's needed when she's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over her.
And it's Collier missing.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
Gray with it. She's guarded by Williams. Back to Mitchell. And here's Evans. Pass to Gray. Launches a three. And the aces another three.
What focus from Gray, a point guard by trade and maybe in the scorebook. She can also score without the basketball.
Now here's Williams. Here's McBride. She's covered by Mitchell. Here's Miller. Outside Williams. Screen by Smith. Beyond the arc. That one is good. She has missed only one of her 6 shots from the floor.
Beautiful dish down low.
And here are the aces now. Down by 12. Gray outside. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And it's Courtney Williams with the rebound. Now the Lynx with it. Pass to McBride. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Now here's Gray. She's guarded by Williams. Gray left side. Now here's Wilson. And stolen by Nafisa Collier. Williams with it. Down low. On the wing, Kayla McBride. To the paint. Shoots. Again, Minnesota.
Good possession resulting in the easy one down low.
Now here's Gray. And the Aces call time here.
Really, they're not pleased at all with the looks they've given up inside, and they want to talk to the team about tightening things up defensively.
Well, that's what's got to happen, and I'm sure the coaches will let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and that's a recipe for disaster.
Young. To the inside. And stolen by Smith. Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Now Carlton. Guarded by Young.
On the wing, Kayla McBride.
Screen by Smith. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. The ball goes to Las Vegas.
And here is Gray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To end the drought. And she lays it up and in.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Now Williams. Collier outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound by the Aces. Gray outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Third personal.
An extremely fluid offensive player. Defenses have to respect Gray's ability to put the ball in the basket.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And she makes both free throws. Here's McBride. And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Smith outside. Inside. Here's Collier. The shot comes out. Asia Wilson with some nice D. Outside Lloyd. Wilson. Chelsea Gray for 3. Not gonna go that time.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's gonna bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
Pass to Carlton. Lets it go from deep. Yes. And it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
I'd say that's it, guys. They're not coming back from this one.
Nope. Any chance of that happening has long since passed.
And we're still here.
Now here's Wilson. Young with it. And she lays it straight in.
Assist from Asia Wilson.
Here's Collier. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Smith. Back to Collier. The shot's good. See the Lynx taking the W here. The outcome of this one was never in doubt.
They were really putting out a supreme effort, and it felt like once they had this significant lead, they were not going to let it go.
And that's a wrap, everyone.
Supporting your team. Please drive home safely, and we hope to see you again at the next event.